Yeah, Trump's been saying he wants like 1% interest rates or 2%,
Right.
and that's just there's no real scenario where that could come to fruition unless maybe the economy went into a full-blown recession and they had to do an emergency cut of that level.
Right.
It's just not feasible. Even if they do cut in September, it'll likely be about by a quarter of a percentage point or 25 basis points. That's what the normal cut is. They've done half percentage point cuts in the past few years or increases and cuts in the past few years during COVID and stuff. But it's pretty unusual. I think that to get to the level he's really looking for, it's a years long quest. And I just don't see with these latest inflation reports that really, there being any bearing for cutting to begin with, at least in the minds of Jerome Powell
Sure.
and other members of the board. But, everything could change very quickly. So that's why the Fed closely watches all this data as it sort of comes out. We also had a GDP report come out, the first indication of what GDP was in the second quarter of this year. That showed that it was really relatively robust after the first quarter contracted by a half percentage point.
Right.
So that's also ammunition for the Fed to keep interest rates higher because it kind of shows the economy isn't falling apart before our eyes. The labor market's still strong. Unemployment's still low by historical standards. It's really not many factors that are saying, hey, we should cut interest rates right now.